We have sanded down the third coat of poly in preparation for a couple more coats. Get some durability and some gloss built up. The unit's pretty much complete. I just need to glue in the hutches, which I'll do after I get one more coat of poly on. The removable back is removed, so you can see how everything's easily accessed. Here's the switch plates, power supply hutch, power drive supply hutch. Got the glass doors removed, time being. Delrin fill port goes right here. Holes for the T-virus reservoir by closing Q. Optical drives go in that slot. They're secured by hardware from below. This is a shelf for whatever. There's the power supply compartment. There's the cat, Venus. There's another shelf. Venatact. And then there's a vent. And the top vent. The vents that I showed you in the front go to this open back that has a 2-inch gap. The radiator fan packages slide into two rectangular slots where you see that pencil mark there. That's going to be a divider that'll get glued in at the last minute. It'll have notches for the cabling. Speaking of cabling, these holes are for the extended leads that come off the optical drive and the controllers and the switches. These oval slots that you see there and there are for the cabling that comes off of the motherboard. I'm going to drill a hole down here at the bottom once I get a little further along. That will ease the cables out of the back. And notice that there is about a 1/2-inch gap at the bottom for the unit. This is to let the cabling either come out through the front to the controls that he wants to use, monitor, or he can run them out the back by leaving a slight gap between this and the wall. The television will sit up on top of this. This is about 40-something inches. Good viewing height. So now you have an idea of how the cabinet is going to function. A few things that may not be completely obvious. Glass doors go in between here with pivot hinges. Magnetic touch latches go here. There's a motherboard tray that's got stashed over here with the other good stuff. Motherboard tray is on standoff. This is the T-virus reservoir. This is one of his earlier versions of it. Before he did powder-coated end caps, so these have some sort of Rust-Oleum spray paint over them that's easy to scratch. I'll have to probably mask it and touch it off after it's installed. But that slips in through these holes here. The whole extremely tight tolerance. So there's a very small. That's how the reservoir is going to fit in the unit. There'll be a fan controller right here, which I'll show you in a minute. And that hides the plumbing, which goes up to the fill port, which is a Delrin danger-in fill port. And there's lots more fun stuff to come. This is the actual PC compartment that the reservoir will dump down into. Single reservoir. Just some of the hardware. This is the type of radiator and fans that are going to go, and there'll be a pair of these that'll slip through the rectangular slots over there. This is the Norco hot swap 5 hard drive unit here. This is pretty neat. You just can lever the hard drives out if you need to change one. This is the fan controller, and here's another controller and sort of in-out device that'll fit into that. Here's the pump we're going to be using. It's got the fancy bits of power cover on it, and it may get a different head on it. May get a properly ported head on it. So I can't mount that yet until I know what the client wants to do. Like I was saying about the motherboard tray, as you can see, there's plenty of airflow and there's cabling access, and they'll be